All right, real quick, it's yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. Before the video starts, it would mean the world to me if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's how my business grows. It's Mr. Taliaferro on your screen right now. When you follow and subscribe to me, you become one of the Pharaohs. That's how I talk business, and that's how you support a young hustler out here getting it. All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing? I want to give you guys a quick update on Ralo's case and his situation. I know a lot's going on in everyone's lives. We miss a lot of stuff. And I think it's my job to bring attention to you that Ralo has done an interview. I want to salute 11 Alive in Atlanta. They were able to get an exclusive interview from Ralo where he tells his side of the story, and he did it via cell phone. I think it's worth noting that out the gate, the narrative that Ralo wanted to tell in his interview was he feel like he's being wrongfully targeted by the police, right? All right, investigators stopped 3 vans leaving Fulton County Airport back in December of 2017, and they say they found 520 pounds of marijuana worth about $1 million. At that point, Ralo became a target. He became somebody that was heavily watched, him and his team. Every flight, they're making sure they're checking everything a couple times with Ralo, making sure they're getting fully searched. So that bled over to a spring incident where Ralo and his team were forced to get off of a private jet. Police and investigators are claiming that they found more than $1 million headed in drug money heading out, and that's how they were able to make the arrest of Ralo. Now, the biggest dynamic of this case, I believe maybe more important than the jail time that Ralo is facing right now, is the amount of stuff that the federal investigators are trying to take from this young man. They want everything, including his apartment complex, all his cars, and any money that they've been able to track back to Ralo. Ralo says, look, no drugs were ever sold out of my apartment complex. All the cars were stuff that I bought. None of it was for me. That was for my family. They took my family cars. Again, for those who don't know, if Ralo is convicted of anyone in his team are convicted on the 4 drug charges, any of those 4 drug charges, the feds will have the right to take all of that stuff. All the cars, the nice fancy cars, which I believe Ralo has about 9 of them, the apartment complex, any money obviously will be gone. They're going to try to take, and they will be able to legally take all of it if they can tie any of those drug charges to that stuff, right? They're just pretty much, their basis is you use drug money to acquire some of this stuff. That's their basis. Or you use those apartments to sell some of this stuff. Again, Ralo said he never sold drugs out of his apartment complex. He also said social media has been something that really is what the feds are relying their case on. He said, it let me know that social media is probably one of the strongest things in our lives right now. Also, I want you guys to note that Ralo's team is saying he does not live the life that he uses in his captions on Instagram accounts. They're using his YouTube, his Twitter, his Instagram especially to kind of use that against him. Ralo's team has said that is just a form of entertainment, and they're taking his comments too literal. I'm summarizing there. Ralo also said he found out with all this going on how many eyes were on him. He said, look, now I realize how big I was and how powerful I am. I have to know whatever I say is going to follow me, and people are going to take it very hard. And to finish here, Ralo did thank everybody that's been showing some love and support. He said, I'm very appreciative of everything everybody's doing for me. So to sum up a long story here, Ralo believes that feds took his social media accounts too literal. He claims that a lot of the stuff that he says is just words, just lyrics, just for entertainment. Him and his team believe that. He's like, yo, I did not sell drugs out of my apartment complex. A lot of those cars were bought not because I was a top-notch drug dealer, but because they were given to my family. We'll find out more at some point today. I'll come back with a follow-up story either today or tomorrow, as Ralo has a court date right now, as a matter of fact, and he will find out if the judge will reconsider his bond. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!